Beyond the Supernova is back 5 years later. I've got Joe and Zizi here. Thanks for taking time out of your day. 5 years later, do you remember the time when you were on tour? Was it that long ago?
It wasn't that long ago. It's great to look at the film again and to just relive that life that seems so distant. And wow, 5 years. It went by fast, but it looks amazing. It just looks like a fantastic dream. Just incredible, really incredible.
So this came out originally and was available on Access TV. It was available on Quello and different formats, and then in the box set. And so we're happy to announce that right now it is available again across all the major DSPs, Amazon and Google Play and iTunes and Microsoft and YouTube, even on Comcast, Cox Cable, whatever. Available for renting and buying and enjoying.
And buying, yeah.
And there also is some great merch, which is coming back again. So behind you, tell me about what is that?
The pointer, which is not included in the package, however. But look at this beautiful poster, this updated poster from Zizi, which looks amazing, feels amazing, so 3D, got so much texture. I'm going to throw it over to Zizi because he can tell you about it.
Yeah, that was the second poster that we did for the movie, and I don't know. I think it does it justice in a different way. The original one was 16:9 rectangle, and this one is the traditional poster aspect. And it's fun because it's got all the places, so you can kind of take a trip down all the different locations. I think they're actually in order too, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, you should probably take a guitar pick, right, and put it here on the ground, and then it just sort of inches around.
It's got a little circus vibe to it too. I feel like, by the end of tour, sometimes you feel like you're just traveling circus. I don't know. You're going crazy.
I was doing some cleaning out of all the amps and the guitars and the speaker bottoms. I came across a couple of boxes that we saved just in case. There's the original poster that Zizi did. And inside, of course, the DVD, the extra CDs, the really cool picks with the artwork on it. And of course, that was when we introduced the Chrome Guitar USB drive with all the music on it. Fantastic box, just great. We've got about a dozen left, so there aren't many to go around, and they are definitely collector's items. This, again, feels great.
And so this is going to be bundled with the poster for a limited edition, limited availability. And you guys have both signed all of the posters, right? There's about 40 of them, I think.
That's right.
So that will be a nice collector item for anybody's Joe Satriani shrine or Zizi Satriani shrine.
Which is much more important.
The box set has all this other great music on it as well. So this hasn't been available unless you were lucky enough to get a box set originally a number of years back. This has a whole CD of extra music.
Yes, well, we stuck in here. Again, this is so cool. The whole package with the DVDs, the CDs of all the full-length versions of the incidental music that Zizi picks. Some of the stuff Zizi and I both worked on, composed and recorded. It's got the full-length jams, a couple of extra live recordings from the whole tour, the whole circus tour. You were lucky enough to be on the circus, which is really fantastic. That was one of the things that when I started listening back, I thought, wow, that's what touring was all about back then. Just like endless music every day, improvising on stage in front of thousands of people all around the world. It's really hard to explain how that feels. It just sort of, it becomes a way of life for a few months where you're out there doing that over and over again. And it's not like you take it for granted, but boy, when you take off a few years and then you go back and you revisit it, it's like you're hearing a version of yourself that used to play different things and was searching for other musical ideas. It all comes back when I listen to these CDs. It's pretty amazing. And I just love the quality of the film because Zizi shot this in such an unusual way. It really is different from the kind of documentaries you see about musicians on a lot of channels. So it's a beautiful film, and I love it. And I love that Zizi did it. Thank you, Zizi.
Thanks.